I had no rich parents. I wasn't given any money. Dude, we were very, very poor. I started off from the goddamn bottom. So that's some psychological stuff in here that I'm always gonna feel broke, right? No matter how much money I have, I got 4 million net worth. The business is just popping, dude. I'm not gonna say how much money we're making. Actually, fuck it, I will. Right now, with all of this that you see, we make about...
My name is Matt Piche, aka the Fruitful Investor. I grew up in a middle-class family, and all I've ever wanted was freedom. By the age of 30, I became a self-made multi-millionaire, all from real estate investing. Follow me on my journey to travel the world when I want, where I want, while continuing to build a killer real estate business. Let's get it.
What's up, Fruitful Investors? In this video, I'm gonna talk about how I make $12,833.33 every single month, totally passive in real estate. I'm gonna keep you on the hook to find out exactly how I do that totally passive, because real estate investing generally is not all that passive. It's actually a lie. But how I got here, I made a ton of mistakes that I always talk about in these videos. I'm gonna give you a bit of them today. But before I talk about exactly how I get this every single month, I'm gonna show you an entire overview of what my current business kind of model looks like, where my income streams are, where's all the money coming from, to show you kind of what it takes to get to this level. And I'll talk about how I actually get this totally passive. No tenants, no toilets, no nothing, no door knocks, nothing. Totally passive, which is the way I like it now, but you gotta do the work in order to get here. So I'm gonna show you what my business kind of looks like right now. So here's all the income streams about, all the ways I make money in my business. Number one, we got flipping. Probably the most profitable and biggest dollar amount of active income. So we got flipping, right? I got the buy and holds. These are the rental properties. This is where the real net worth is. I'll break this down a bit, right? I got my realtor income. So I'm a realtor specializing solely with investors. We got the coaching and the courses. Very cool once you get to a certain level. Project management. So whenever my clients buy properties in my area, when I help them as their realtor, we manage the renovation for them. The Fruitful management team does the renovation for them. There's a fee for that. My clients pay me that. And then we got private lending. And there's a couple other little ones, YouTube money, like whatever. I don't know, I'm probably missing a few, but these are the big ones. So here is the reveal. What I want to talk about today is the private lending. Before I do that, let's just break these down real quick. So flipping obviously is an active income source. You get the big cash, right? I always recommend that later on in your real estate investing career, once you have the net worth, which comes from the buy and holds, right? So like right now, I have a $4 million net worth. I just recently started flipping full-time, building an active business, a wholesaling business, etc. I'm full-time into the flipping now, only after, probably when I started, was about a $3.5 million net worth. Why do I do that? I always recommend you to flip later. Flipping is a very advanced strategy, and if you make a mistake too early in your career, it could bankrupt you, set you behind, make you feel foul about real estate. You'll never want to try it again, because if you have a 30,000 net worth or a zero net worth, even worse, if you're just starting off in real estate, and you're like, I want to flip real estate. It's sexy. I see it on HGTV. I want to do that too. Let's say you have a zero net worth and you do a flip and you mess it up and you lose 30 grand, lose 50 grand, etc. You're done. You're 50 grand negative in the hole. You're probably never going to do it again. If you have a big net worth, 3 to 4 million, 2 million even, and you make a mistake and you lose 30 grand, dude, that sucks so bad. But is it going to ruin you? No. You'll recover. You'll pick yourself up, and you'll do it again and again and again. So that's why I always say to wait until you have a high net worth. Okay, going on. You got the realtor income, speaks for itself, coaching, project management, I already said that, but the private lending is really where it's at. But you can only do that when you got the big bucks from the flipping and the net worth. So how did I get here? I sold about 6 or 7 properties this year, and we got a couple more to sell. All in all, right now I have about 1.1 million just from this year that we sold from the buy and hold properties, the real money makers, the net worth. And we still have another 3 million or so in real estate in terms of net worth. So I started off with 35 properties this year. Now we're down to like 28, 27, somewhere around there. By the time I'm done selling them all off, and at the end of this year, we'll have about $1.4 million in cash. Now, I'm gonna get right into the private lending section. So how this works is the average private lending rate that you're gonna get for receiving or giving is really between 10 to 14%. So if you lend smaller amounts, 50 grand, 100 grand, the investor is probably gonna pay you about 10%. With my investor, I gave one guy $1 million. Yes, this is a real estate investor that I know personally. He destroys, has a great business. I fully trust giving him the $1 million. When I gave that much money, he pays me 14% on the million, which equals $12,833.33 every single month. So why even private lending? Why am I doing this? Why aren't I taking the million cash and dumping it into a big multifamily building that's worth $5 million? 20% down is $1 million. Why aren't I doing that? Well, here's the thing. I've been grinding for like 10 years, busting my ass. I want to start enjoying my life and feeling like I have a $4 million net worth, right? Before that, it feels like I'm broke. And this is a problem that successful people are always gonna have who started off from the bottom, who had nothing. I had no rich parents. I wasn't given any money. Dude, we were very, very poor. I started off from the goddamn bottom. So that's some psychological stuff in here that I'm always gonna feel broke, right? No matter how much money I have, I got 4 million net worth. The business is just popping, dude. I'm not gonna say how much money we're making. Actually, fuck it, I will. Right now with all of this that you see, we make about 50 to 100 grand a month. 50 grand a month is like a bad month. 100 grand is like a really good month. So we're doing that pretty much every single month, but I still felt broke, dude. Isn't that fucked up? That's just gonna be the way it is. You guys probably all understand if you're like that, if you grew up, fairly broke. It's just something you gotta get over. But anyway, I had to grind really hard, man, for 10 years to get that 50K every single month. That's only recently. But every month I gotta grind for that. I gotta sell properties to clients. I gotta buy more buy and holds. I gotta flip property. I gotta take the phone calls and blah, blah, blah. I gotta work really hard for that 50 to 100K a month. So I wanted to feel a little more abundant and a little more rich. So I took that $1 million, I lent it out. Why? No tenants, no toilets, no phone calls, no flipping, no looking for properties. I make that almost 13 grand every single month. And how do I get it? They send me the e-transfer and this is what I do for it. Ready? Click, 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 click. That's all I do for the goddamn 13K. So I'm gonna take that. Now, the biggest reason why I got into this, again, as I said, I want to feel more relaxed, more whatever. But what it really did, here's the secret. If you made it this far in the video, you're about to get the secret right here. Getting that 13K every single month was a mindset changer. I hope you can read my nasty writing. It was a fucking game changer for the mindset. I make 13 grand every single month from doing this, which is nothing. When you start the month off like that, dude, like you're just like, yo, I'm playing small. I'm playing like a little bitch. I don't want to make that like a sexist thing. It's just acting like a little bitch before that. But now when you start off at 13K positive, you want to do more. You want to impact more. You want to do more. Because when I only, like, let's say I sell one property a month, the average commission is like 10K, right? I'm already at 23K a month. Let's throw a flip in the mix. I only do one flip. It was a bad month. I got 30K from that flip. I'm at 23 plus 30. I'm at 53K a month, just like that. You see how crazy it is when you start, your baseline is 13 grand a month. It's just a mindset and it pushes you. I can't explain it probably good enough. I hope I am. But once you get there, you'll know. You just feel like untouchable. Like, dude, I could retire tomorrow. Tomorrow. Fuck all this. I could say, I'm done. I'm done with real estate. I'm done, man. It's over. I get 13K a month for the rest of my life. That's a really crazy thought. So you feel untouchable. Not like stupidly, because I got that broke. It's like ingrained, man. I'll never risk too much. I don't want to go back to being broke. So I'm very cowardly in the way I invest, which means I'm very, very careful. I never want to lose money. But when you start off here, dude, you feel untouchable. You just feel more confident. That's all it is, man. Real estate investing is all about confidence. So that's why I do the private lending now. It gives me the option to walk away if I ever wanted to. And again, my baseline starts at 13K a month, which is amazing. Like it's impossible really for us to go broke, like literally. And it's just a very, very cool and humbling feeling that I just want to share with you guys. But yeah, man, that's how we get this. So I started off very, very slow. You guys know my story if you watched me. If you didn't, watch the other videos. I'm not going to say it all here. You guys see all the videos, man. But basically, I started at the bottom, 1 property, 2 properties, very, very slow. I grew this thing out on social media and marketing. All the partners started coming. The business started clicking. Now we're buying deals left, right, and center. We're buying at least 3 to 4 houses a month right now between buy and holds and flips, mostly flips right now. But yeah, man, life is good. It's getting cooler. It's getting better. And this is how I got $12,833.33 a month. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sharing a lot of personal stuff lately, which is good. I want you guys to feel motivated. You know, I'm still in the trenches, man. I'm still doing it just like you are. I'm just maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of you. That's all, right? So I want to show you guys the roadmap of kind of how I got here. I hope you learned something. If you did, smash that like button. Also hit that subscribe button right below so we can see more of each other. I'll see you in the next video.